to do your intuitive read for the month of August. And we're going to see what's coming through for your zodiac sign. Okay, we have some interesting cards. Look, yours is the second read I've done so far, and definitely the inner child has come up. So there can be some feelings really from a creative point of view, from a power point of view. We'll get into it. It feels as though there's a little bit of a blockage coming up collectively, but I do feel it's going to shift. I feel it's something to do with that energy. This can be to do with our conditioning. It could be to do with our belief systems of a blockage in a circumstance. Let's see what the energy is for Leo in August, please, and what they need to know. A lot of passion here, a lot of fire. Okay, I'm feeling there could be a home and a family situation. This could be to do with your roots. This could be to do with mother energy. I also feel your emotions can be heightened during this time. I do get this feeling that family, home, children, where you're going to be, where you're going to live, how you're going to feel. I feel there's big plans. Now, these don't have to necessarily be negative things, especially because we are moving into the Lionsgate portal this month. I just get this feeling from a manifestation point of view. It's almost like you have a hunch and you have some paths, you have some choices to make. Whatever those are, I'm hearing crying to the moon, but again, it feels more from a manifestation point of view. I feel that you're caught in between a rock and a hard place. This can be to do with family. This can be to do with love. It feels like you're trying to appease and make everyone happy. But I do feel sometimes, especially because it's something, it's almost like we take a role on in childhood, and before we know it, we're trying to, it's not don't think about people, don't consider people. But you can't always put everyone above yourself. And I think that's kind of how you feel. You're like, when's it going to be my turn? When is it going to be my turn to actually decide what I'm going to have, what I'm going to do, where I'm going to be? I do feel that there could have been a lot of pressure on you, especially if you do have children, you've got family, you've got relatives. I feel you're pulled in two directions, and I'm looking at this card here, and I'm noticing almost this feeling that, it's like I'm trying to move forward, but I'm having to go back. Causing pain for others would attract pain for me. I do feel, especially in a sense of your love life, your Venus, your values, your morals and ethics, there could be some frustration, especially if people haven't treated you accordingly. You may have fleeting moments where it could be a little bit vengeful, it could be frustrating. You may feel within your right. But at the same time, once you cool down, you see the clarity. Look, I also feel there is love either side of this fence, and there's opportunities, there's doors, but you just don't want to let anyone down, and it is putting a lot on you. There could be a lot of nervousness. I'm just seeing if there's any additional meaning here. There's a very important connection here that doesn't mean the world to you. But it's almost like from an intuitive level, you're sort of looking at it going, you know what you need to do. I do feel at this crossroad, I'm definitely seeing at this crossroad, you feel stuck, bound by obligations. It could be making you frustrated. but something's coming to a head very quickly. And I just keep hearing this clock. It's like tick, tick, tick. It feels like a question is going to be asked of you. And you're sort of really revisiting this. You're like, okay, where do I feel? Do you want to go to the past to feel safe? Some of you, yes. Do you want, this could be a goal to move towards a home, to buy a home for some of you. But separately, I just really feel that you feel in between a rock and a hard place and you feel you have to make a choice. But some of you are feeling you just don't have a choice due to circumstances. Yeah, there also could be some changes around your work that you're really second guessing at this point, and that's actually causing angst for some of these plans, some of these goals that. What are they showing me here? There could be a person here. They're giving me multiple statements. Okay. There's somebody that has empathy for your situation. I also feel it's almost like you played a situation out in your mind, a little bit like a simulation, and you sort of don't want to feel guilty here. You don't want to feel bad. You don't want to let anyone down. Again, it's almost like due to everyone else's needs. It's almost like your energy, your frequency, and the things that you want have been put on the back burner. But I do feel if you really stood back from it, I think your answer would be right at hand. There's a person here that's being sympathetic. You need to be very careful of them. I feel this could be a work colleague. I feel this person may be somebody that listens. This also could be a friend, okay? So this doesn't have to be at work, but this definitely is a female energy. They do come through very empathetic and understanding, but I actually feel they're using information against you. So just be really careful with that. There's the shady. There is going to be an offer here. I'm especially seeing some of you could hear gossip of an ex. I feel you could actually be getting proposed to for some of you. There is an opportunity here. If you can keep your calm, I do feel, especially for those of you dealing with an in and out person, I don't know, this to me, this person does have feelings for you. This person is wanting to go the distance. Sometimes it can be our emotions that can push people back. I do feel that what you are wanting is a commitment that goes the difference. The difference goes the distance. There's some green-eyed monsters on you at the moment. Like I said, my guides are really saying to me this month around work, around all areas, be really, really careful. Especially if you do have some lady luck, which I really do see that as a possibility for you. That these individuals really lack faith in their own lives, but I do see a lot of jealousy around you at this point. I do feel there's going to be a turn of events that will happen very quickly. I also see your finances increasing. Some of you may need to be very careful around this time. I definitely do, again, see another individual. Now, this could be an individual that is an ex and you really have no kind of desire to reconcile with them. And this also is a new person. It could be somebody currently that you are seeing, or it directly is somebody that is coming in. But I definitely, on this occasion, do see two people. Okay, some of you are going to meet an individual at a party. Some of you also are going to have a situation where there is a person that really is not over you. I also feel there can be a shake-up and a change surrounding your own personal family in a very unexpected way. I do feel for some of you, you could be having a dream. It feels like it's sort of like a premonition. This is what they're showing me. You're going to wake up like it's real. For some, I'm telling you, you got lady luck around wealth. And definitely possibilities of really having things that you'd wanted for a very long time come back around. Look, I do say for some of you, there is a connection here. I do feel there's two pathways. This could be really trying to work through your differences for those of you in connections, but it's a new chapter regardless. So this new chapter can be attracting a new energy in further down the track after grounded and healed. But most of you, really, I do see two paths. You may feel you have no choice. You may be feeling, okay, I've got this one over here. I've got this situation over here. Which would the right one be? I feel once you get into your own emotions and realize that you do have power, you can actually shift this connection about. And it's not just the other person in this circumstance, it's you that really can take that power back and be assertive and directly deal with it. I will see you next month. Hope to see you soon. Hope you enjoyed this. Tell me how it lands.